As an entrepreneur, one of the most important things is you need to get paid. Now, joining any company or any business or starting any endeavor puts the ball back in your court into determining your salary. A lot of people start out with their own business or start out with multi level marketing. They start out by selling something because they want to get paid more than what their current salary dictates. The reality is, you are not just going to get paid more because you arrived at a destination and now people will throw money at you. There's a skill that you need to apply into making sure that people pay you. I always say that sales is a skill that can be taught. So, as you would maybe starting in the beginning of the session, just know that this is just a skill. You don't need to know how to do it. I will share with you how to do it. So, how to get paid. When we look at the P, I want to say posting. 3 to 5 times a day. Get to know your social media of choice. And by that, I mean, if you choose to drive your business on WhatsApp, you need to really understand how to do it. If you're going to drive your business on Instagram, become skilled at working Instagram. It's not just about posting. You have to understand the algorithm. You have to understand the concept behind the specific platform of social media. And what I think is very important is post you wearing your product. This is not just about grabbing the images that you get and then hitting the forward button, because it is actually just as effective as the poor postman guy who just walked past my post box now and put those rolled up leaflets into my post box. We know those are generic posters, so we disregard them. Your eye, because we are so bombarded with so many images, we know exactly when something is copy and paste and when it's authentic. And authentic posting is what will make you stand out in the marketplace today. So, post wearing your product, using your product, do it in different ways. Make sure that you pay a little bit attention, and that will cause your product to stand out. When you come to product displays, make sure that you take decent photos. Always wipe the back of your camera, make sure it's crisp and clean, and take pretty photos and take as many as you can, because that will help you with content creation down the line. Product testimonials is also very valid, because when you've got somebody else that say that your product has really done something for them, it weighs even more in the eyes of the public than you telling us how stunning and how perfect your product is. Let's get to add. Part of paid is adding people to your database daily. Now, adding names is not selling. Don't get confused with that. Adding a name to your database does not mean you sold, but you are exposing other people to your database on a daily basis by adding another name. I think also when we speak about adding the names, it is important that we also know how to engage with people. Um, if you follow on their social media, it is important to engage with them. So it does not really help anything if I've added you to my Facebook page, but I'm not engaging in you. Because the moment I've added you, it's just another name on my phone, on my social media. We have not made a connection. So part of getting paid is about making a connection with a person by commenting on their posts. If you drive your business mainly on WhatsApp status, spend time once a day, twice a day, going through status updates and engage, liking what they post, commenting on it. You should at least every single day add one name to your business, to your contact list. But remember that that person is not a client yet. It's basically just a billboard that you can now have to advertise on. Invite. Invite people to engage with you by asking questions. Engaging is about opening that door to allow people to get to know you. Um, you have to create a connection that will last. And therefore, just as I said now, comment and be authentic in the way you comment. Don't just have one line and give it to everybody. You need to have people notice that you are somebody that is worth engaging with. And then ask other people to invite people to your group. I ask for referrals very often. especially when I've got a client that I've really built a relationship with, I would usually ask her by about the third time that I've serviced her and I've made sure that I gave her a good service. I would ask her, is there five of your very close friends that you would feel comfortable with if I can contact them to engage with them on my product? And then they give me five people, and I contact those people immediately and say, I got your name from Susan, and she said that you would really like to have a look at my product. Can I send my catalog to you? Always ask for permission. You don't just bombard somebody who might not be interested in your product at all. So inviting other people to join maybe a one-day sale group. I don't I run sometimes a sale in my office and then I invite people to a group. I make them feel special. I don't always use these groups aggressively because I feel that they need to engage with me also authentically. But therefore, I need to know that my engagement with them needs to be higher so that their engagement with me can help me to get paid. The last one I've paid is D. Do follow ups. The money lies in the follow up. I actually listened to somebody who said the fortune lies in the follow up. Remember, people forget easily. You have spoke to them, you send a catalog, they haven't sent an order, even though you know they said, I really need a pair of black shoes for a function. Follow up and say, hi, I send you the catalog. I know you got busy. Don't forget the black shoes are on page 59. Um, Maybe somebody said that they purchased something and they'll pay for it at a later point. Follow up. I cannot tell you how many times I forget to pay somebody, not because I don't want the product, just because I get so busy. Sometimes I go online to pay and then the portal is not working or the banks are offline or it's load shedding. And then in my mind, I think I paid. So follow up at the time that you have promised. Follow up a second time and always stay patient when you follow up. And then, if somebody has not come back to you after the second time, I would engage with them one more time and I would say, I'm following up with you one more time. I do know that you are busy. I will allow you to contact me when the time is right. I think if you can manage the skill of how to get paid and you understand that the ball is always in your court, always stay true to your brand, stay friendly, and stay informative and keep the door open. I will never say to a client, well, I've waited five times. You've never spoken to me. No, no, no. I know you are very busy. So, one more time, I'm following up with you on how you can get your product from me. So, I hope you'll apply these tips into your business. And I hope you will remember that getting paid is your job, nobody else's.